today? This is getting old. And you're recording.
So we're recording because Mr. J didn't like the movie. He was pissed.
He was such a prick.
He was pissed.
He was talking to me during the whole film.
There was only like 7 different Doctor Strange in this movie, and he wanted 8.
Well,
No, I wanted 75.
All
I'm
right.
One of those things where you have to piss like a racehorse. You keep thinking, I gotta wait for adult time in this movie, like, fuck it, screw the mid-credit scene. I'm sure it'll be blasted all over the internet eventually.
Yeah, Mr. J missed the mid-credit scene, which
yes, he did.
Which was interesting.
You could give shit less about, really.
Was an interesting kind of take. So, hey guys, 2 fat guys at the movies. I'm here with Mr. J and Outlaw Dan with Outlaw Dan's is a significant other. He's
Squirrel Mecca.
Squirrel Mecca. Hold on, let's redo that. Mr. J.
Oh. Should we say it's morphing time?
So
it doesn't work.
I was gonna say there wasn't as many trailers as I thought there'd be.
Yeah, so we're talking about the trailers.
Oh, I understand. Someone's like, oh my god, Maverick, oh my god.
Hey, but you gotta admit, that was actually
there's a
pretty
scene
good
when
Maverick.
clap when an airplane lands.
So yeah, so we saw Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and it was good.
It was.
Was it as good as I thought it was gonna be? I know people are probably gonna say, "What? You didn't like it?" I liked it. I guess I'm confused why it was called the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, that's
because it didn't really feel like there was a lot of madness going on.
There was
one scene where they blasted through the dimensions.
Yeah.
And you saw like there was the Jurassic World from that's from the comic. There was the cartoon universe, which that basically establishes Spider-Ham.
Yep.
So Spider-Ham,
he's gonna be in here somewhere.
It was really quick. I'm gonna have to see this movie again. It was really quick, but there was one universe where everything was black and white, which was the Noir universe.
Noir.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Noir. Yep.
I thought it was Noir.
Yeah, it's Noir universe. There was another one that I can't remember. More cameos planned, and they just didn't go through with them
I saw a couple Easter eggs that were hidden there.
Because this is the first Marvel movie in a long time where they basically showed all the surprises in the trailer. I mean, when they show so in the whatever trailer it was when they showed the Captain Marvel character, I was it's either Monica Rambeau or Maria Rambeau. It's one of the two. Okay, obviously it was Maria Rambeau. I don't like watching TV spots because they showed Captain Carter. Yeah. And she's in the movie, and I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that.
I only saw one trailer for that, and I was
showing on the one of the.
What if?
It was on a poster. One of the posters.
Yeah.
So
I thought that they're going because I thought she was in there because of what if cartoons.
Well, yeah.
What I find funny though is Kevin Feige said when they first announced WandaVision and Falcon the Winter Soldier, he said we're doing the TV shows. So if you're a fan of Marvel, of the comics, you're going to love the TV shows because they're gonna do character study, deep dives into the characters. But if you're just a casual Marvel fan, you don't have to watch those shows. To see the movie. With that said, let's say you never watched WandaVision. Let's say you're not a comic book fan, so you know nothing about House of M, because basically WandaVision and kind of part of this movie is House of M. Yeah. I had a theory that this was going to reveal that we've been in the No More Mutant universe, and it's going to get undone, and all of a sudden we have mutants. Yeah. That's how we're going to get the X-Men in the universe. Okay. Well, that's in that universe. So.
Did you guys also hear the X-Men thing?
I called it out. I was like, oh, that's the X-Men. Yeah. That was from the original movies.
No. You didn't watch the credits? X-Men 97.
Oh, it was that thing?
Oh, that was 97?
Well, here's the thing. That original X-Men score kind of took a lot of liberties from that score, too. Yeah. So you can debate either way.
And I do like that Danny Elfman was part of this.
I think he does almost everything that Sam Raimi does. They didn't even do the Evil Dead ones, right?
Yeah.
No,
he did.
No, maybe not.
I'm not gonna lie. It's probably one thing that was that we didn't.
I saw this because of spoilers. Somebody pointed out there was a guy running twice. You see him twice.
Well, actually, in one of the trailers that was, or something that was shown, you actually see several different takes of him running away. People going, I've heard that. I think that Raimi does because it's fun. Yeah, people actually paying attention.
Oh yeah,
honestly,
I like. This movie had a lot of Evil Dead references.
Yeah.
A lot, and not just with the scenery.
No, but
the score. The way the music goes, and something happened.
Yeah.
Like
that part where
in the first person. Sometimes there's a first person of creature.
Yes, they did that a couple times with the creatures.
It's slightly shaky cam.
Yeah. A little bit shaky cam. That's Evil Dead.
In the whole monsters that you know.
But I'm still gonna say. I mean, I know he wasn't in the Evil Dead movies, but Funny, I was just waiting for that one, unless I missed it, if it was possible, but Sam Raimi's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't in this one. And it could have been just scheduling conflicts too. But
again, maybe he could have been.
I have two nitpicks. I have two nitpicks about this movie.
One has to be the.
I've already talked about it,
yeah.
but I'll mention it again. It's one of those. It's a nitpick.
basically.
It doesn't take away from the movie.
No.
But what bothered me was like, okay, so we're establishing the X-Men, that they exist in the multiverse.
Yeah, the multiverse. Yeah.
Which means at
Speaking
some
of
point.
multiverses, did we all? I think I appreciated the shout out to I'm from Universe 8, whatever, 8
Yeah,
or whatever.
that's what
That's
got
my
me.
second nitpick.
Yeah.
Let me get to this first. That's the second one I have, and
Are we
and that
counting
one's
it
more.
like
I
they
think that's
did
more of a
DC?
I think that's a retcon actually.
It is.
Anyways, Professor Xavier's chair. I felt like I appreciate that Marvel went out of their way to make it look yellow
Yeah.
and make it the shape of the one from the comics, the cartoon.
Too big
It
for
was too big for
Yeah.
for Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
It should have been
I mean, he's
half
not a
the
tall
size.
guy. He's a
It should have been
5'7",
half the
5'9"
size.
guy.
The only thing I could say, and if their defense, is they probably wanted to make it practical as opposed to CGI.
I'm pretty sure it was CGI.
No, it was the
The
floating part.
the part where like he came in, that was
Yeah,
probably
that-
CG.
that was-
But like this, actually the faraway shots when he came in didn't bother me. It was a shot where he came in, he was like enough.
Yeah.
He looked like it was like this on
Yeah,
him.
he's
Like
like-
he was like
He's like this. It's like
it was like really
He's
it,
like-
it felt off to me.
Yeah.
Like I said, it didn't take away from the movie or the scene.
That's because
Just
you
a
watched it
nitpick.
on a small screen. Said in the beginning,
Oh my god.
like Maverick.
Actually, I'm not gonna watch it on the small screen. Now my second nitpick. It's not really a nitpick, and this just comes from when they first started the MCU, and after the event, somebody asked Kevin Feige the question in an interview somewhere. They said, "So is the MCU a extension of Marvel Comics?" So I thought it was interesting that in Spider-Man Far From Home, they did the whole Mysterio thing, where they said, "Hey, I'm from Earth." Well, I forget what number he said, and this is Earth 616. And then everybody's like, "Oh my God, that's the original Marvel comic universe."
Yeah.
And then even this
actually,
one,
you were wrong. It's verse 1610.
1610. Okay, whatever. I knew it was something like that. But what I'm saying is like it's weird because the comics established the MCU as a universe, but in the MCU,
Yeah, so the
they're
MCU
establishing the
Yeah,
MCU as
I see
616.
what you're doing now,
So it's
yeah.
weird.
But
And
yeah.
it's
You know what?
probably
Yeah.
just a retcon, and
It's
that's
actually
fine.
Yeah.
from all the way back from Far From Home, 2019 they put it. And it's actually Universe
Well, it's been
1.
out since.
We need to
well,
take that phone away from us.
That's
Fuck
fine.
off.
You know what I mean? I said, "Oh, there's a Spider-Man
Yeah.
here." Like I felt like they were just kind of like establishing it. Although I still don't get why Spider-Man was required before this movie, other than the little Spider-Man joke. Let's talk about the two cameos that weren't in the trailers. So they have Reed Richards in the movie, and he was in the movie a little bit more than I thought he was going to be. I feel like it's the guy from Quiet Place. I forgot his name. Oh my God, it starts with a
Oh,
K.
here, if the person that watches this video go, no, he's from The Office mostly.
The Office.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his name now.
Chuck
Well, here's the thing.
James
Here's the thing.
Yeah, it's like
Here-
Chuck.
Here's the
His name's
this is Chuck. Here's the thing. He's been a fan cast for Reed Richards and his wife
Yeah.
as Invisible Woman
Yeah.
since after Fox's second attempt at Fantastic Four, which was the Fan Four-tastic. Okay.
Okay.
Which everybody hated that movie. I
Yeah.
didn't mind it, but whatever. This was they asked him, "Would you like to come do this?" He did it.
Krasinski.
John Krasinski. Okay. He came to do this, and they want to see how the audiences react. I thought the audience reacted when he showed up. I felt like that was the biggest reaction out of the entire theater than anything else.
I think because well,
because
we're
people are going
waiting
on-
for another Fantastic Four that's actually going to be a good.
Granted, now here's the thing about the choice. I originally thought when they announced they're doing the Illuminati, I thought it was gonna be like a multiversal universe.
I thought so
Almighty,
too.
but it ends
that's
up
my
just
first-
being they're all from that same
Yeah.
universe.
Is that cool? It's the same actor that played in the TV series.
It is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is.
Which is good.
Which I thought was hilarious
Yeah.
because that show was
Yeah, I don't care
woo.
about yeah.
They changed the costume though. The costume he did
Yeah,
not wear.
yeah, no.
He did not wear the costume. He
No.
wore a black lining suit.
Because he also had the hair too. He had to wear basically like
Yeah, he didn't in the show, and I only watched like 2 episodes of the show. He didn't have the suit.
I didn't
They
watch
never
it.
gave him the
No,
suit.
they never did give him the
They
suit.
never gave him the suits. They were close to the suits. Okay, could be going
how
to see.
awesome was it with like what mouth? I mean, come on. Play,
Yeah.
to me, as I now that I think
Oh,
about
they
it,
threw his mouth go away. And
comes back to
Yeah, that
the
got me. That got me
comes
like,
back to the whole
that's how that works.
like how are you gonna make a phone call? I'm assuming without a mouth.
Without a mouth, yeah.
But no, just then that whole thing.
Yeah.
The other thing that here's the thing, and I know some people.
Spoiler alert about Black Bolt dying.
It's spoilers. It's spoilers. We're talking about spoilers here. Here's the thing that kind of.
Oh, he's going on 3.
Okay,
He's going on 3.
another nitpick. Chadwick Boseman passed away. The original Illuminati is Doctor Strange, Reed Richards, Professor Xavier, Black Bolt, and Iron Man.
I forget somebody.
Oh, no,
Who am I forgetting?
Submariner.
Oh,
Yeah,
Submariner.
yeah.
Submariner, you're right.
I was gonna say, there was
Namor.
Namor. Okay,
Yeah.
you're right. Who cares about Fish Man? Okay. Well, actually, he is kind of cool in the
Controls
Marvel.
sharks. Shut the fuck up.
Here's my point.
Yo,
Here's my point. Both Black Panther and Iron Man wear full body suits.
Yeah.
Had the Illuminati been like at the table, everybody's sitting there, and you had somebody in a Black Panther costume that's like maybe an updated, like more modern, more technological version of the suit, sitting there, and he only nodded. Think of Ghostbusters,
Okay.
Afterlife,
Yeah, I see
how
what you
they had Egon in there, and he never talked. I'm just saying, would it have been disrespectful? Would it even be more if you had an Iron Man in there and he just doesn't say anything? Or, hey, Robert Downey Jr., we're gonna pay you some money and we're gonna use your voice because he has so many lines. They could just remix all the lines
I think they would have
together.
got him in there if they.
I'm just saying, like, he didn't have.
Yeah.
Like, said, hey, Robert Downey Jr., we're gonna have Iron Man in the movie, a variant of Iron Man. We want it to be you. You don't have to be on set. You don't have to even film any lines. We're gonna pay you some royalties or whatever, and we're just gonna remix lines because you're only gonna have like 3 or 4 lines in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's gonna be a battle scene. Instead of having Captain Marvel, it could have been Iron Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess I'm saying, like, would it have been wrong if they had given us the original Illuminati? Especially if you're going to bring in...
I don't know. I mean...
Especially if you're going to bring in
okay,
Reed Richards.
Yeah,
you guys have to come
that's
closer.
the
The
funny thing
camera
is,
can't
I
catch
don't know. Would it be wrong? Kind of yes and a kind of no on the point. Would we love to see the original? Yes.
Once again,
Should we?
I'm going to harp... Once again...
Should we bring it back to what it was in the comics?
The Illuminati in this was a one-and-done thing.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
That was a one-and-done thing.
It was in there for maybe
Because here's the
20
thing.
minutes and then
You can't
over.
establish the original Illuminati in the MCU.
No.
Because, I mean, it might give Doctor Strange the idea to create one now.
Yeah.
But you don't have Iron Man.
No.
But Doctor Strange
And you don't have Black Panther anymore.
No.
I mean, we don't know what they're going to do with Black
we do.
Panther.
We're going to have a new Black Panther. But
We don't know how they're going to do it. But it's not going to be
Yeah.
bad with chosen, is what I'm
No.
saying. Okay?
Well, we'll find out.
And that's why I was harping back, like, let's say Dan here.
They don't know.
Like originally, when they showed the Iron Man bots, of the Iron Legion,
Yeah,
I was like, oh, so that's
Ultrons,
going to be
yeah.
Superior Iron Man, because that
Yeah.
makes sense. But then there was a quick scene where she was fighting him. He said Ultron.
Yeah. I'm like.
So that means
what's
that universe, Ultron is good.
Yeah.
Or the Ultron program is good.
Remember how they had
Well, I mean.
fought Thanos? That doesn't mean that Iron Man also died during that battle.
That's true. But I don't think, but see, the way they...
Like I said, it's one of the things where
The way they depicted it, though, that he never snapped his finger. They beat him before he got all the stones.
Yeah. So.
That's because it was on Titan. Because Thanos' body was on Titan. I'm kind of curious if people feel that... Because here's the thing. They say you don't need to watch the Disney Plus shows to appreciate the movie. But I kind of feel like...
I think you should.
I kind of feel like if you didn't watch What If,
Yeah.
you'd
then
be
you
sitting
won't-
there going, so why is Peggy Carter...
I believe she actually showed up in the comics too.
Yeah, she's in the
Prior.
comics.
Once
Yeah,
again, we're talking
yeah.
about the MCU where
Yeah.
they take the
They don't-
comics, they take the stories and they allow, they change
They
them,
shuffle.
they shuffle
Play
them
cards.
and make them
Yeah.
viewable within a 2-hour time frame.
Yes.
Okay, that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
are
The thing is, you
we?
have to also watch it because Miss Marvel's coming out, and that's going to set up the Marvels.
I don't
You
know how
didn't
far
watch
go.
What If, the Captain Carter thing? You just be like, well, whatever. That's cool, I guess. WandaVision, you're like, who are these kids? Why is she trying to get her kids? Like, what's going on here?
That's the reason.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
You know
a
what
lot
I mean?
of people.
It would be confusing to
That's
it's confusing to a non-comic fan
Exactly.
who didn't watch
I-
WandaVision.
Exactly.
I'm sure, but I'm sure those people have like those people who like need to watch it. We're gonna.
But here's the thing: I'm curious.
A lot of people are going to be misformed on this movie because they did not watch that
few
shit.
episodes of WandaVision.
What do you guys rate it?
I here's the thing. I like Doctor Strange. I feel like they try to do too much.
Doctor Strange. There's any film that with Doctor Strange.
They even threw in him giving the third eye. I bet you there's a lot of people gonna Google that.
Oh yeah.
What the hell's up with the third eye?
Yeah.
Right?
And now he's gonna have 2 Mordos after him.
That was another disappointment. Okay, no, I have 4. I have that's my
There's a
no.
fourth one thing.
Oh no, okay. I have 3 nitpicks, which didn't really affect my my overall rating of the movie. But the Mordo thing, like I was kind of disappointed that it was an alternate universe version and not the one from the MCU.
Yeah.
Considering the after credit scene
Yeah, right
of the first one.
Mr. J, what do you give it?
But
I give it 4, 4.5. I
okay,
like it.
you can give it a 5
Give it 5?
No,
out of
no,
5.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Like some people get.
Yeah, 4 out of 5. Well,
No,
1 out
no,
of
no.
5.
Some people get 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 5.
we've been doing out of 5s.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
what do you get, Squirrel? Honest opinion.
It's a 4. Oh, 5.
Okay. 4.5, 5.
Yeah,
4 out of 5. Okay.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I think. That's.
I enjoyed it.
I really did enjoy it. The
It's fun.
the twists and turns kind of threw me off a little bit, but I got the twists and turns like immediately. But yeah.
Here's the thing. It's like I feel like and I guess I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, because the movie was the movie was good. The movie was good.
Camera up, damn it.
The movie was super good.
Yeah.
Didn't miss a beat. Music was fantastic.
The comedy.
Acting was
great.
fantastic.
The comedy was great.
It was like you said earlier. You told me, you said there was reports that it was campy. It was a little campy at times, but it was a good. It was a Sam Raimi movie. It's like Evil Dead campy. So I dug it. But I felt like it was a huge missed opportunity. I feel like it was a massive missed opportunity. Like I feel like having Captain Carter in there and Black Bolt was like, well, Black Bolt should have been in there. But I feel like Captain Carter and Captain Marvel being in it was kind of random. Okay, it should have been Iron Man. You could have gone with the Imperial.
A bunch of white people standing up here. We can't have.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go that route. Okay.
Or they
Hey.
just couldn't get hold of what's his name. But
They could have just had him in a suit. They didn't have to have anybody there.
Yeah.
You know, because then you could have had Black Panther on the council too.
Well, I forget what's I forgot her name.
Maria?
Yeah, Dr. Strange was.
Oh, Christine.
Yeah, she's going back to the universe. All the supposed heroes are all dead now. What's she gonna do now?
Illuminati.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. So Black Bolt's obviously dead. Because she made his mouth close and he went in his face. Reed Richards is dead. Okay.
Spaghetti now.
Because he turned him into spaghetti and his head popped.
Yeah.
I was kind of mad about that, but I understood.
I was gonna go there.
Captain Carter's dead because the shield went right through her.
Yeah.
Okay, but cut her in half. Well, you don't see it, but you know,
No.
they didn't show it. It was.
But you know where the shield was heading, right?
Well, yeah, they kind of, and then with the way she went like that, you got the gist of it. It's a Marvel movie. It's a PG-13 movie. Captain Marvel could still be alive.
No.
She could still be alive. It's Captain Marvel. I mean, she'd be paralyzed, but
Professor Xavier?
she snapped.
That's totally death right there.
Well, here's the thing. Do y'all? Again, it's the X-Men Fox universe. Do y'all remember in X-Men 3 how she just kind of like blew her Jean Grey blew him up?
Yeah.
And then, gosh, didn't they do a movie after that where it was like Days of Future Past where he was alive? Yeah. And then at the end credit scene of 3, he actually transferred his consciousness to another body. I'm gonna give it a 4.